In case you missed it, President Bola Tinubu has left the country and is on a state visit to Saint Lucia, a small nation in the Caribbean islands. He was received by the Governor General and the Prime Minister of the country earlier today and will spend the next few days there before departing for Brazil for the BRICS summit. But here's the thing, Saint Lucia is a very small island nation with a population that's just little over the size of a local government in Nigeria. So why is the president of a country of over 220 million people knocking on the doors of a country it barely talks to or trades with less than 10% of its population? I'll tell you why. You see, Saint Lucia, despite its population size, is rich. Its GDP per capita, that is the average income per person, is over 15 times that of Nigeria's. It is also part of the OECD and CARICOM, which is a body of up to 15 countries worth a combined GDP of $130 billion, of which the fastest growing economy is part of. In short, Saint Lucia offers Nigeria an entry point into the Caribbean market, a region it is very little familiar with, but has cultural influence in. You see, music is already a major export from Nigeria to the Caribbeans. They love Afrobeat over there. In fact, Nigerian artists like Davido, Siki, and Ira Star have performed at some of their music festivals. Meanwhile, right now, Saint Lucia has a shortage of healthcare workers. And while there are some reports of some Nigerian healthcare professionals working in their health system, there's still a gap that it needs to fill. And as I speak to you, there's no direct flight from Nigeria to Saint Lucia and vice versa, despite the various tourist attractions that exist on both sides. And trade is basically non-existent. The entire trade value between both countries won't even buy you a used car in Nigeria. Interestingly, Saint Lucia's biggest import is refined petroleum, a sector where Nigeria, through the Dangote refinery, is beginning to build stronger international ties. So if formal agreements are reached during this meeting, it could open up new avenues for skilled migration, cultural exchange, and business partnerships that can build both economies. But whether these outcomes truly materialize would depend on follow-through and not just handshakes in front of a camera. Now you know. Like and follow for more updates.